if Lil Baby got exposed for doing some gay shit.
We're not doing that.
Yes,
We're not doing that.
the gay community would be very interested in him. He'd have a big viral moment. And I know, of course, Wham would never do such a thing.
We're not having that conversation.
His entire existing fan base would turn their back on him.
Let's talk about somebody else doing that.
Okay.
We're not having that. We're not even. What are you talking about? Lil Baby got an album coming January 3rd.
Yeah, and I heard some very interesting stuff.
He got an album. He did a great interview with Lil Yachty.
Yes.
Great
I heard that it's all hands on deck behind the scenes to get him and Ak back on good terms because the label feels that Ak single-handedly created the narrative that Lil Baby is lame and washed and over to such an extent that behind the scenes, everybody who could possibly be called to work on this project is focused in on how do we get Ak and Lil Baby back on good terms because they think it's not Lil Baby's music, it's Akademiks creating this narrative about him being lame.
I don't believe that because
I got it on mega good info.
If that was the case, they would just call me to talk to Ak and figure it out.
Maybe they haven't got to you yet, but many other people have been called.
I don't believe that. I'm going to put a text in now.
Ak and him did get on the phone via Rod Wave. They went through Rod Wave instead of WAC 100, shockingly. And apparently they have got to a better place.
I don't believe that. That's crazy.
No, that's 100% true. Ak talked about it on stream last night.
Oh, so he said they called.
Yeah, him and Lil Baby got on the phone. Apparently it was somewhat conciliatory. Ak's not going to stop giving his opinion about him, but he seems to have come to an understanding where he's not going to be at his throat. He's not going to be trying to shape the narrative in the same way.
Well, see, I don't even like that because if that was the case, then it just should have stopped. It should have been talked about because now what they've done, or whoever done, by talking about it, made people pay attention even more as if Lil Baby's looking for some amnesty, and I don't think that's true. I believe Lil Baby music is what it is. Ak had his issues with Lil Baby. He got a big platform. He voiced his opinion. His people going to ride with him. Some going to stay with Lil Baby, but I just think it should have been an understanding of respect when it came to the conversation. And it should have been talked about openly.
Think all Ak said was that they got on the phone and it was cool. He didn't really give them any details or whatever.
Right,
the stuff I'm saying about everybody being all hands on deck to try to get them back on good terms, from what I heard, it's not like Lil Baby's over here groveling for Ak to be cool with him. It's the label and people on the managerial side who are basically like, look, we got to make this happen, even if Lil Baby's not going to go super out of his way to make this happen.
Well, they should, because Lil Baby's a guy that doesn't really have issues with anybody. He doesn't have issues with anybody. You know what I mean? He's a very likable guy.
Yeah, he hasn't made that a big part of his career.
Yeah, he don't. He really wasn't even doing diss music and things like that. So, of course, Ak's a major platform. So, of course, that's something that they would like to have when it's time to press go in their favor. It's on the label and the manager side, but at the end of the day, I think Lil Baby's music, his project, I think it'll speak for itself. It'll stand up. He took about 2 summers off. I know he did a tour.
Yeah, I don't know why he took all that time off.
I think
his music wasn't connecting, so he decided to take the time off to try to give people a fresh slate.
Well, he got a song called 5 a.m. You go listen to it. He tells his fans why he took the time off. He said he had some serious things going on in his life. I don't know if it was family. I did kind of see a breakup or two, with his wife or baby mom, whoever that may have been. We did see him do a tour. And, bro, when people come into it the way he came into it, and that run, and you got a 4 or 5 year run, bro, at some point in time, you can want to take a break. Now, a 2-year break, no. A 3-4 month break, maybe. But I don't think when artists get so high, they don't understand that you got to continue to feed your people. Even when I took the break, I would have already pre-recorded or did some things, whether it was a form of a mixtape or some content, just to continue to feed them so it didn't look like I was gone that long. But in this day and age, 2 summers, they'll forget about you.
Hell the yeah, and that's why I don't believe that shit. If you're going to take a 2-year break, it's almost certainly a calculation that your music's not connecting. You need to reset people's expectations, take some time off, then you're going to come back and you're so good that they're going to see something in you that they forgot about.
What happens
It doesn't
is,
frequently work out that way in this current climate, though.
and what happens is, believe it or not, when you have them, nephew, the baby, prime example, his style of raps, the cadence style of rap, right? Nobody said nothing about it. Every time he dropped, it was hot. Yo, we love it, we love it, we love it. He had this thing that went on where they tried to blackball him, and he was down about 18 months, 2 years. So when he comes back with his same style of rap, it's so much music that has dropped in between time to where now you sound dated.
Right.
Right, and your fans are like, we're not on that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that's just what this is now.
I saw people go in the course of like a year, maybe 2 years, from chomping at the bit, thinking the baby was the hottest new shit, that it was amazing, that he seemed like the dopest guy ever, to just constantly seeing viral tweets going off about how the baby's still got the same flow and all that shit. And for me, as somebody who always thought that he seemed like a good guy and that he seemed like, you know, a good rap star, I was kind of shocked. Like, wow, y'all really turned your back on him that fast. Huh?
Yeah.
I seen the same thing happen with Megan.
Yeah, something
I saw people love Megan, and then all of a sudden, a year later, they fucking hate her. Now, granted, a lot of that is personal stuff, the Tory shit in particular.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so easy to make moves. Like, rappers don't realize that they are more comparable to memes in this day and age, in the sense that a rapper comes out, they got a flow, they got like a beat style, and they got a voice. And people can just get sick of those things so quickly. And also, you have a public persona. You have the way that people view you. So if anything happens where they get sick of hearing your voice, or they hear it too much to the point where it no longer sounds novel or unique to them, and there's only so many things you can rap about.
But here goes the thing. If you continue to feed them
right
without no breaks, their mind, right, won't forget about you.
If you're dope enough.